Probably I'm the most check driver medically of history, so we should be fine.
Did Fernando Alonso really lose consciousness and then wake back up thinking he was in 1995? Was he truly electrocuted by his F1 car? Welcome back to Formula One Controversies, where today we'll be going over Fernando Alonso's mysterious 2015 McLaren preseason crash. This is one of those controversies that I feel could have been resolved if there just wasn't so much secrecy around it, but alas, nothing is ever quite simple in Formula One. On February 22nd, 2015, at the Circuit de Catalunya, during preseason testing, Alonso's McLaren ran wide at the entry to turn 3, resulting in him crashing into the wall. He was then airlifted to a hospital where he spent 3 days there, and he had CT and MRI scans carried out. It was then confirmed that Alonso suffered from a concussion due to this accident and that he would miss out on the first race of the season. According to McLaren, this crash was caused by an unpredictable gust of wind and that Alonso's car did not suffer mechanical failure. They confirmed that there was no loss of aerodynamic pressure and recorded that there was no electrical discharge. There go the rumors that he was electrocuted. However, Alonso believed that there was a clear problem with the car, and he said that they definitely had a steering problem in the middle of turn 3. So there was conflicting stories from both driver and the team. Alonso then went on record to say that yes, he'd been into the hospital, but there are about 4 hours that he doesn't remember, but that was completely normal due to the medication that they gave him to get into the helicopter as they had to sedate him. With all this being said, Alonso did confirm that no, he didn't wake up in 1995, nor did he wake up speaking Italian or any of the other rumors that were reported. So why was this so controversial and filled with so many conspiracies? Well, because the cause of the crash is still a mystery. Even 10 years later, there's still no definite answer as to what actually happened. While the crash was captured on CCTV, footage of it has never been made public. And then McLaren in their 4-day test report went on to say that Alonso was uninjured despite it being revealed in that same report that he actually suffered from a concussion, so very confusing. And Sebastian Vettel, who was behind Alonso when he crashed, later said that it looked strange. After Alonso's crash, McLaren ended up canceling the rest of their testing as they were already facing trouble with their Honda engine earlier on in testing with Jenson Button. So there's just many reasons as to why this was so controversial. It also doesn't help that former Formula One racers were also speaking about the incident. One claimed that Fernando Alonso suffered from a 600-watt hit from the car, and then another went on to say that he was sure that Alonso had a physical problem before the accident, that Alonso felt wrong at the steering wheel and McLaren used the wind as a cover-up, and that he knows what he's talking about because he has driven in Formula One. Additionally, the incident was investigated by the FIA, but they did not disclose their findings, so it's safe to say that we will probably never know what it is that caused Fernando Alonso to crash on that February afternoon. And yes, McLaren does have every right to be discreet as to what it is they share pertaining their driver's health. It's just the way they went about it definitely didn't help with the conspiracy and the controversy around the situation, and it was definitely a bigger headache than they needed.